Yeah, I do apologise. I was trying to edit something and the bloody thing threw me back out. And welcome anyway to Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits Reviews. So, whoa, just finished 11.5 hour shift at work. My legs knackered. I've just had a load of painkillers to ease the throbbing, and thought I'd do a wine review for a change. Stuff beers. So I'll be drinking enough beers this weekend. So I've got a nice Silver Ghost Cabernet Sauvignon. So it's been a while since I've had a cabinet, a wine actually, and done 2 wine reviews. So, hey, job's a good one. Good evening, everyone. Hope we're all good. And I've cancelled my job for tomorrow night, so I'm as fit as I can be for Friday, and try and take a nice easy thing on Friday. I would think so, Shane. Yeah, I would think so. Good evening, Michael, mate. How are you? Good to hear that Navigation won the champion beer of the East Midlands for American. It's good news for them. Yeah. So yeah, Silver Ghost. Good evening, Paul. How are you, matey? And Steve. Good evening, everyone. Oh, and Craig as well. Good evening. So, looks quite busy down there tonight at the beer festival. Let's hope all the best beers haven't gone come Friday. Always the worry that decent stuff's already gone. Good evening, Mr. Goater, matey. How are you? And good evening, Don. From the state. Well done. And good evening, Bowman. How are you, mate? So, looking forward to this weekend. Should be a banging weekend down the beer festival. I get to drink, and I hopefully drink and review the second collab that I had a very small part in. I was drinking too much nice stuff, to be honest. Leave me I blame Michael. Good evening, travelling booze, mate. Cherry sour, bless you, mate. Awesome. Which cherry sour was that then? No, I haven't heard of Silver Ghost wines. There was at work, and basically someone brought them in for a wedding. They poured them out. Can't get until Saturday. Oh, is there plenty of Shazbot down there at the festival? Is there more than 2 kegs of it, casks of it, rather? I mean, I know there's 1,000 beers down there. Open to enjoy it, Paul. Yeah. And hopefully my leg's not going to bloody hurt. Where's the vineyard? So it's a Chilean Cabernet Sauvignon. Val Central, it says on the back. So I will read it. So, originating in the Central Valley, the Silver Ghost is said to haunt the old deserted mining towns now left to the elements, quite literally. Great with roast beef, this medium-bodied Greg is sourced from the most well-known Chilean growing region, the Central Valley. Juice-ripe red berries combined with an elegant fruity finish. ABV is... Where's the ABV? Can't see it. 12%. Good evening. Free casks. Oh, should be able to get some free casks then. Yeah. Well, I've done the Chinese people's garden next door to work tonight, and their bloody ride-on mower died on me again. So I had to use a push mower, and I've just done 2.5 hours of push mowing. And even though my legs were throbbing like a twat afterwards, I was all right. I managed to. I took painkillers now, and they're good to go again. So I think a mixture of painkillers and booze on Friday, I'll be all right. I'm looking at break my bloody leg the other day. I hate that fucking grate now. Good evening, Paul. And Mr. Bolton. So good to see everyone. And lovely dark red Paul there, neon black, you know. I never know why they call it red wine, but most of the time it's not black. It's like white wine. They call it white wine, but it's actually seafood. But hey, Wilco's kits are great, mate. Yeah, they're great. No, I've got the cask of Wraggys. Yep, 34 pints of Wraggys in the beer room. It won't be perfect because obviously I haven't got a bloody carbonation thing on the top, but it will taste all right nonetheless. Wheelchair. Well, yeah, red and white grape. Yeah, you're right, Adam. Yeah. Legless come Friday night. I shall be on my way. Yes. Yeah, I posted the video, Paul. I've just dropped a video online just before I did this, congratulating them on the beer of the Midlands. So fair play to them. You know, it's usually, shall we say, bigger breweries that seem to get all the plaudits, and it's nice for them lads, top lads, both, all, well, both of them, the ones I know anyway, um, Craig and Don. Wow. Yeah, I've heard of Turbo Side. Yeah, can't remember too much how it is. Good evening, Benjamin and John. I'm not pushing the wheelchair. I'll be all right. Tough old bugger I am. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when I fell down that flipping manhole, I was more worried because we've got some 30-foot manholes on site. That was a frightener. And I held on to the side. Then I realised that it was about 3 foot deep. On the wine, mate. I got some free wine samples from work, so good on them. Yeah. Doms and Craig, they are signed. They got me and Kent Beer Reviews tickets for the second day of the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, so I was really thankful for that. Oh yeah, they'll do. They'll be nice. They will for the winter months. I need to do a red wine for the winter months. Homebrew. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure what turbo ciders are. I mean, I've obviously heard of the thing. Good evening, Darren. But I'm not 100% sure of actually what they how you do it. I'd have to remind myself on that. Does it close at 10? Ooh, it's a swine. Are you at the pub with Harry tomorrow, Mr. Goathead? And if you aren't, message him because I'm sure he'll like a buddy to sit with. Don't be sat on your own in the pub, do you? Horrible. Quick brewing process. Right, yeah. I'm not too fussed about getting the pint or two. I've had my fussy out of it, and I think I'm just going to use it to put imperial starts in. So, I mean, I've had my fussy. It is what it is, and I'm going to leave it at that. It's an expensive way. It's nice, but it's an expensive way to do beer, in my thinking. But it's great to put beers in, nonetheless. Oh, so you're going to meet Harry as well, Liam? Ooh, you're going to Lincoln Green and Blue Monkey then, in Arnold. Two cracking pubs. I mean, we're actually going to be there for 7 o'clock. I think the Blue Monkey pub might stay open later, Adam. Don't quote me on that. The Wetherspoons pub will, but that's um, yeah, I'm not sure about abdication. The micro pub at day pub. Not sure. Yeah. I know what you mean, Paul. I know what you mean, mate. I mean, Dom has sorted me out for my wife and mate to go on. I'd already bought my tickets, but he's actually. I asked him if there was a chance he could get me some tickets for my wife and her mate, just so she can come down to a beer festival and enjoy it. Some good beers, some good pubs there, Travelling Brews. I need to go to the brew. I need to go to Brewdog in Nottingham. Ten to get to the trains. Yeah, it finishes at 11 anyway, so you're not missing too much. I've not really sampled any wines recently, you know. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually sampled any wines. It's been quite a while. Yeah, she's only stopping for a few hours. Yeah. She's going down for about 3 or 4 hours, and then she'll go home. Her and her mate will go home, or they may well go into town and have a few beers in town, and then get a taxi home. I've treated her as well. I gave her pennies so she can do what she likes, really. But yeah, she'll be fine. It'll be an experience for her. She's never been to one, so I'm all good anyway. I mean, as long as I'm not steaming. If she gets there and I'm already battered, then there might be some moaning, you know, as it is. Red or white wine? Ooh, it depends on the brand. I do like, um, I do like yellowtail wines, and I do like a nice Barolo Italian wine. Yeah, definitely red colour. Um, there's not a lot of big beers at the beer festival. Gotta say that there's not a lot of big beers, but Ogro. I'm not really a big fan of Ogro, but I'm all right. I've recovered quite quick. I mean, it's throbbing, bloody thing, and I've got one of those. What do you call it? I do apologise if I miss any comments. I don't normally miss comments. To take this off. Mind the manky feet, but I've got one of them jobbies on. Yeah, put my manky feet down, and it's just helping as well. Well swollen though. Oh dear. Hope it don't go up my leg. Hey, if it goes up my leg and into my bollocks, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, but, there you go. Now you can see what sort of sense of humour I've got, and that's before I've had a drink. Oh, yeah, I've been wearing. I've been mowing all day, so manky feet. Yeah, at least it's not throbbing like there was earlier. Yeah, Paul's right. Neon Raptor, Liquid Light, Brewdogs around Snenton, Partisan Tavern. Keep away from King Billy, I've heard. Uh, whose leg was that? Mine. Yeah, the old falling down the old manhole cover leg. Is Harry a bit of a? Is Harry a bit of a lad when he's had a drink? By that comment, Adam. It's funny they were on about at the beer festival the other day when I volunteered that they had some bloke who went down and pissed out of his face, lifting casks up, messing about with the casks. And I thought that reminds me of a story from somewhere. Some beer reviewer started picking up casks. I don't know who it was, but yeah, good old Harry. He'll know more about Nottingham's craft beers than places than I will. But yeah, Crafty Crow, Barrel Drop, Trent Navigation as well. You know, that's decent for tap beers. Yeah, mate. Yeah. When are you going down? Are you going down on Friday? Are you meeting us down there on the Friday? Yeah, 300 quid would be well. The beers aren't expensive when you're in there, you know. They aren't. I would say, for even if you was there 11 till 11 at night, 100 quid is plenty. I've never spent more than 30, to be honest. But then again, I've been steaming after about 5 times. I'll get some sandwiches sorted out. Yeah. Wife's not in, but I can make a sandwich. Yeah, little bit of bread, sausage in between. Job's a good one. Message Bruno's beer reviews. Harry Meadows. Message Harry, see where he is. And then you've also got Liam as well. Traveling Brews, that is. And see where they're going to be. Because obviously, if you meet up with them, We're going to meet you in Arnold on the barbecue. We're on about meeting in Arnold at either the Paul's right again, the Canning Circus pubs. Full English and a pint at the Stratford. Yeah, we're having Wraggys up at the beer room. Yeah, and maybe the odd imperial, bit of prune juice wine. They'll be off steaming before they even leave the beer room. Yeah, I've got to do it. It'll be a laugh. It'll be a laugh. 8 o'clock on Friday. 11 o'clock it starts on Friday. We need to put a chat up in the beer group so that people can. I need to do that. Put a chat up. I'll do that actually. Up the Arboretum. No, you don't look at this shit hole. Yeah, it used to be good years ago when I worked there, but it's not now. Can or two on the train on the way down. Fair play, start as you mean to go on, eh? We used to have work stews and we'd be drinking from 8 in the morning. We were. And we were still going at 10 at night. Jobs are good, and plenty of food there. Taproom Saturday is going to be amazing. So Taproom Saturday, it's going to be Black Iris Brewery first, which is in Baseford area, and then back into town to the Liquid Light and then Neon Raptor. Ooh, sounds nice, Bolton. Does sound. 8 o'clock in the evening, is that okay on the Friday? Most of us are getting there for 11 in the morning. Good evening, Sam. Most of us are getting there for 11 in the morning, starting from them. The entry fee for the shed, no entry to my shed. No entry fee to my shed, right? It's always this time of the year, Steve. Yeah. Always round about October, middle of October normally. It's always a week after Goose Fair, although no Goose Fair this year because they cancelled it. 12-ish. Hey, you sound. Yeah. Well, I'm not having no prune juice wine. You should have got the wife to let you down the shed. Yeah. Won't bother me. You'll have to come round one day when you're not at work. Yeah. Have a few beers down the shed. Talk shit. Yeah. I do all the time. What talk shit? Cherry Bakewell Stout. That does sound nice. That does. I've got two £10 vouchers off flipping pint of beers you can have because I won't use them. Not really fussed about pint at the moment. I'll be going till 11 o'clock at night. Hopefully. Hopefully. So you're arriving off the train at 10:30. Right at the train station, in that, next to where you get off, there's a little craft beer pub called Beerheads. Paul will know this. And across the road from Beerheads, there's the Castle Rock Vat and Fiddle pub. Claim. No. Drink water. Water, food, beer. Yeah, best way into it. But yeah, I think we will be steaming early. But then again, when you're talking, you don't drink as much beer. Oh, it's a nice drop of red, that is. Fair play though. On the Saturday with Craig at the Craft Beer Festival, we started at 11 and still going at 12 at night. So I can do it. Although I had Obi Kent Kenobi with me. Yeah. God, he's good. No wonder he's good at beer festivals with his water, beer consumption, taking it easy, having a chat. I expect to be doing quite a bit of chatting down the beer festival, not just necking. It's what it is, isn't it? It's more the meet-up than just drinking beer after beer after beer. Hey, Steve, I'm just the same, mate. I'm just the same. You know, meeting up with people who you've not met, it's all very nervous. After about 5 minutes, you're not giving monkeys. That's one way, Adam. That's definitely one way. No, we don't want no spirits. There's lots of food inside there, Darren. However, you are not allowed to leave the beer festival. Once you leave, you're bobbed it. So, yeah, I'm working, mate. Yeah, I'm working till 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, I'm going home. I was supposed to be working doing the old lady's garden tomorrow night, but I've had to cancel. I can't put any more pressure on this horse. Usually, I hit the big uns pretty quick, 14 percenters. But I've got a lot of box tickers that I need to certain beers from certain breweries that I need to bloody get hold of. Is that all you've got left? Jesus Christ! I've got bloody hell. You ought to come down the Raggy Beer Room. Got loads. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, I've got loads down the Raggy Beer Room. You could have come down here and helped yourself to 10 pints of Raggy's Golden Ale. And I'm not joking. I don't do chilies, stuffed chilies. Ooh. Yeah, the day's more about it's drinking's part of it, obviously, but the social interaction's a big part of the day. Just that social interaction and meeting up with people and having a laugh. And the brewers are sound. You won't believe how good the brewers are. I mean, me and Craig were there. Um, I'm going to hit some of the big ones first. There's a few big ones that I want to hit first, and then I'll calm it down, and then I'll jump on something big again later. IPA Citra from M&S. Got to be. I've got to be honest. I wasn't overly keen on the M&S range when I went in the other week. Um, Fair play, Steve. I must have clicked that by mistake, but yeah, fair play, mate. You know, mental health these days, more people suffer with mental health than they'll even admit to, and it's a good thing. Hey, good on you, Sam. In the rain. Oh, bless you. Then I suppose in Australia it's nice to have a bit of rain, isn't it? You know, this time of the year. Um, we don't want it too dry. Don't want all that crap from last year. So yeah, we're hoping to be in the Arnold area for about 7 o'clock. So I need to put up a chat on the beer review group on Facebook, and actually so everyone can Buxton. Yeah, so that people can, obviously, unless they do it elsewhere. I ate them waxes. First time I ever did a review, and there was wax on it, and it was a cunt to get off. Absolute fucker to get off. And I think that was an Inkazi, and that was probably the best part of the beer, the fucking wax, because the beer was awful, and that's me being nice. Eat the wax. Oh yeah, it's the Little Beer Festival tomorrow, isn't it? I met go and do a little beer haul on the way home. Although I'm trying not to spend too much money because obviously, um, no, I've not seen the choc orange stout. No, no, my Lidl's are crap. Audi rather. My Audis are crap. Don't bring it with you, Mersey. I've got one. I've got one for you if you want one. Well, I've got a few left at least. God knows where all them bottles went. Yeah. Fucking wax. Who puts wax on bottles? Eh? Just bloody awkward. I want the 10% one from Lidl as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not keen on the wax. Right. I'll save this bit till I'll actually do a review of this. This was only about having a drink tonight in a chat. Someone's picked up the purple one for me, the purple plum porter rather, from Aldi. And I'm interested to see. Yeah, there's some behind me. Yeah. Yeah. The rest are on the floor down there. Just pull that out. Bow and arrow attack in Norway. Yes, mate. They've got magpie bears at the festival. They've not got a bar at the festival this year, which is quite unusual for them. But they have got that. Thank you. Oh, my dinner's arrived. Is it shit as well? Thank you. Just the day. Oh. Oh. I does apologise. I didn't get home till fucking 7 o'clock, so I've got chips and gravy. I'll eat it off camera. Don't know one's hungry. Oh, beautiful chips and gravy. Yeah. So magpie bears are at the festival. So you're getting down to the festival for 11 o'clock, or is that earlier? Festival starts at 11. Theakston's. If you want to do swapsies, Adam, I've got beers that's for swapsies as well. You want to do some trading? I've picked up some Blue Monkey and some Alter Ego and Navigation as well. Um, it's always nice to try beers from regions that you don't live in because you can't get them, can you? Good on you, Steve. Have a good one. XB, I've not had XB for ages. Can't remember doing a review of XB, to be fair. Well, you may be meeting everybody earlier, Dave. Like I say, contact Harry and Travelling Brews and see where they're going first, because you may well be drinking a lot earlier than I am. At one stage, Harry says he's drinking from 12 o'clock. He'll be steaming come bloody 10. I've got some review fodder as well, some review doubles that I've got. Bits and bobs. Yeah. If you get in there for 1 o'clock, mate, yeah. 4 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Which part of the city are you at, Travelling Brews? Just out of curiosity. Oh, you up with the missus then? Ah, fair play. Good evening. And yeah, Red Dog's just got. I'm not sure if he's head brewer or not, but he's just gone there and he's got 1, 2, 3 beers at the beer festival. So he's obviously brewing their beers, but he's also cuckoo brewing his own beers with them. So that's great. Oh, there's going to be a shitload of videos, mate. There's going to be there's going to be so many videos, pissed up videos. There's bound to be pissed up videos over the weekend. And I'll try and do some lives, tap room lives, all sorts of things. Nothing's going on Facebook, but it's all going to go on YouTube. Lots of short reviews, lots of banter. Hopefully meet up with the brewers and all that sort of thing. I mean, to be fair, I'm looking forward to a great weekend. I've got one of his beers in the fridge, you know. I took a Wraggys beer to his house because he's a good lad. And I know he lost his dad, bless him. And I took some Wraggy beer and some Imperials to his house, and he gave me a couple of his own brew. I've still got one in the fridge, to be fair, to review some stage. Are you off work tomorrow as well, Liam? Mr. Rusko added. No, to be fair, I've not watched hardly anything on YouTube. It's been crazy busy last few days. It's took me all my time just to catch up, editing bloody Facebook and Twitter and everything else. But I've not looked on anything. He's a good lad. He sorted me and Kent Beer reviews out at the Craft Beer Festival. I wish I was off tomorrow. Oh yeah, Harry's a big drinker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, bless you, Adam. I was going to be working till half 5, but I've killed off the garden. I can't put me foot through any more grief. And tomorrow I'm going to take a nice, easy day at work. My wife's also coming tomorrow night. Travelling brews. Chip's nice, beautiful. I've done that so many times, Thomas. I'm watching Summer and I say hello and I think, the miserable bastards. Not even said hello. And I carry on watching and I think, fucking hell, you miserable get. And then I find out I'm actually loads of minutes behind. Yeah, I mean, I always go to the Robin Hood Beer Festival. Obviously, no Robin Hood Beer Festival last year, but yeah. And I went to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival for the first time this year. Walked in, first thing, Raggy! And I'm like, oh no, don't know these people. They knew me. Now I'm stood there while Craig's doing a beer review. Next minute, someone comes up. Hello, Mr. Rag. I'm from Castle Rock. I'm the brewer from Castle Rock. And then there was other people coming up, and it was like, Jesus Christ. And it's funny, you don't think anybody watches your beer review. And got some nice free beers. I know that. Not just. And yeah. But it's good to go to beer festivals with people who you know who are having a drink, like the drink, having a bit of chat, discuss the beers, bit of banter. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I know. Took my anxiety away, Paul. Tell you. Peterborough Festival. I don't know. I'm surprised Totally Brewed haven't got a bar this year. Although the festival is much smaller than it normally is. Still 1,000 beers, mind you. Oh no, Angela, there's a bloody load of the cats. But yeah, still a lot of beers at that. But storming Wraggys Taproom. Been a good year this year. Can't fault it, really. Good evening. There's always some twat eating on camera, isn't there? And it's me. Freebies are great, aren't they? Can't beat freebies. They always taste nicer when you don't pay for it. I've got loads of homebrew as well. So I think my homebrew stash might calm down a bit on Friday. Once people raid it and take bottles away. We'll get back onto talking properly in a minute. Just got to get through these chippies. Oh, chips and gravy. You can't beat chips and gravy. To be fair, I think I put a bit of weight on recently. I'm not as slim as I was. But yeah, walking 19 miles a day, mate. Hey, I've got plenty here. Plenty here you can bloody have. Saves me getting a bollocking. Obviously, if you haven't had actually had a bottle of Wraggys Golden, I've got the cask. But if you haven't had a bottle of Wraggys Golden, um, there's bottles there. No, he hasn't actually. No, no. Unless he hasn't, I've missed it. Sometimes, you miss. I get so many messages come through. All the lad pisses about on my phone, and I miss messages. Tom messaged me, and a week later, I've seen this message, and I thought, "Oh, what's this?" And it was about going on the oh, some 24-hour thing last Saturday. But I was so busy last weekend, to be fair. And when I did look on, I had a quick nose in. There was that many people talking. I thought, they don't need me there. There's plenty there. But yeah, the Goodman Craft Beer Basic. After work on Saturday, oh mate, there's always beer here. If you're in my area, pop by. I've got Imperial Stouts. I'll get you drunk. I've got Wraggys Cask, Wraggys Golden on Cask. I'm home after 3 tomorrow. We're out about 7 boozing. My wife's Irish. She's got hollow legs. She drinks and the beer doesn't affect her. Yeah, it's just. She's only got pissed once in all the years we've been together, and she crawled up the stairs. Yeah, and boy, do the kids remember. Well, the older two at least, not the younger one because he wasn't there. Right, I'm nearly finished. I can concentrate then. Hope no one's starving. So, champion beer of the Midlands, Navigation Brewery. This one. I've actually got it on to review as well, so it's great that I've got that to review. That's the champion beer, and this also got an award as well. Eclipse, an old school stout. So for those coming to the beer festival, there are some great breweries there. You have not heard of them because they're not big name breweries, but they do some good beer nonetheless. I mean, obviously, big name Nottingham breweries. Castle Rock is obviously a big name. Liquid Light have got a few beers there, albeit small ABVs. Neon Raptor's got some beers there. They're again small ABVs. It seems to be the thing this beer festival. Totally Brewed. They normally have Black Iris Brewery. They're all there, but they haven't got bars this time, which is a bit funny. The dog, yeah. I'm going to take the red card with me. I'm going to take the red card in my pocket. Yeah. Ooh, they sound nice, Adam. I've got that box of yours, mate, as well. If you make it down in time tomorrow night, I'll sort you the box out, and then at least you can take it with you to your B&B. Right, that's me. Mm. I mean, to be fair, they normally do pass, to be fair. But I'm sure there's some, I'm sure they do pass. Mm. I know there's Liquid Light down there. There is a key keg bar with lots of kegs on, obviously. No, don't be losing that pistol. No. No. Yeah. Prune wine stand. No, no, no. I'm just a home brewer. Look, I do home brew and that's it. Yeah. Good evening, Disco. Yeah. No, Red Dog, he's got the proper kit. I basically I buy imperial kits and play around with them. So like I bought a barley wine kit, up the sugar, then did ginger root, then did the ginger root into it to make an imperial ginger barley wine. Right, let's see. Go on then. Let's see what Mr. Adam has sent down. Just move this stuff. This that bottle. Okay. So yeah, the prune wines for if you've got any constipation, sort yeah. Into that. So here we are. This is what Adam sent over. I've not opened it. First time I've even had a snifter. Well, Jesus, you're in. Ooh, hello. So, hey up, wax. Hey. So from Firewatt Brewing Company, it's nocturnal. I think that's what it says. Coffee Imperial Stout, 8.5%. Firewatt. Had the good fortune of meeting them at the mega brew for Knott's Beer Festival. Yeah, so me and 11 breweries and a beer shop. I wax on the bottles as well. Yeah, and I mean, I did about 2 minutes work and about 8 hours drinking, but you know, it says what it is. I still collabed. Oh yeah, and another bottle. Oh, well, rum and raisin. Whoa. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. They're that way. Yeah, could it be in Ashfield, sitting in Ashfield somewhere along there? Hmm. Yes, they are, mate. It's Sutton Ashfield. Yeah. Well played. Woman raisin. Do you know, I might have had this at the Mega Brew. Although I was that pissed. I don't know what I had. Oh. So, Christmas cake Imperial Stout. Ooh. That does sound nice. So, underneath, from Neon Raptor and Untitled Art, it's Bananas Foster Stout. An ABV of, no, the magnifying glass on it. 8%. I've not had this one before. That's a new one on me. As Rob would say, it's like his trademark now, a new one on me. Andy, mate, and good evening. They do look amazing. Beerworks do an Imperial Russian Stout kit, mate, and then just get flavourings to put additional to that kit. That's one way of doing it. So, just making sure there's nothing hidden. No. So, another from Neon Raptor, and wow, I can't read the can. That's a good thing I haven't had that white wine yet. So, now, I didn't even see it. Abandoned Dragons. It's an Imperial Maple and Hazelnut Stout, 13%. So, yeah. You won't want to be drinking that when you're drunk. You're not even be able to read it. 10 minutes walk from you. I need to go up because they're cracking lads. And I had some of their beer and it was nice beer. Oh, I think they were cracking lads. So, Clawing Panther. This is one, Adam, that will be on at Good Evening, Mike. On the Hobgoblin. Play, drink what you drink, don't you? You know, a beer's better than no beer. So this is one of the Black Iris 10th birthday beers. This is. It's an Imperial Stout, a rum barrel-aged coffee Imperial Stout, and it is amazing. Yeah, I did a short review of this and got 600 views. Is it? Ooh, cracking. So, if it wasn't for bad luck, I presume it's Black Iris again. It is. It is. This is another one of the 10th birthday beers. Good. Yeah, fucking is as well. Oh, struggling. Homebrew. Hey, job's good. Can't beat a bit of homebrew, can you? So yeah, if it wasn't for bad luck, is a salted caramel Imperial mild at 10%. I've already had this at the brewery on the night I met Mr. Emperor's Brewery, Damien. Yeah, fucking bloke. Tell you what, salt of the earth, you know, proper decent bloke. I'll be there for 7 o'clock, and that's Adam's box. Stick it in my car tomorrow night, mate, along with a few other bits as well, just in case you're down there early enough. And if you're not down there before they close, then we'll have to sort out another meeting point. Blue Monkey might be open a bit later. We'll have to sort that out. Get some chat. Anyway, I'm on Silver Ghost Sauvignon Blanc. Now, Harry, Blue Nose Beer Reviews, he's in Nottingham from 12. So, if you travel and brews and go, Ted, sort out time to meet up, you may well be drinking a bit earlier. Let me tell you now, the Robin Hood pub do third of beers. So you can go through the menu, which is great. You know, if you've never had those beers, to have them on draft, like Buttermunch. I don't think you'll get any Wraggys on draft, but yeah, there's lots of beers there. And I think the amount of Wraggys in bottles, actually, in the pubs. Because they did say they were going to do that and do some of their beer range that they don't have on draft in bottles, so that people have a more wider range. Although I think they have about 10 or 12 beers on draft. Some crackers there, Disco, definitely. Oh, 12%. We'll tell you what it is, just in case anybody is even bothered about wine tonight. But so, originating in the I'm not reading that bit. I've said it already. Great with lighter meals, grilled fish, and Mediterranean vegetables. For example, this delicious wine is sourced from the most well-known Chilean growing region, the Central Valley. Juicy pineapple fruit with crisp acidity and a clean finish. 12%. Oh, it's nice to be chilled. I'm going to have a chill day at work tomorrow. I'm not going to break my neck. I'm not going to do mowing. I'm not going to antagonise my foot any more than I've already done it this week. And try and be as fit as a fiddle come Friday. Although I have earned 55 quid for a few hours' work tonight, so fair play on that. You know, bit of cash in hand, in the back pocket. And then again, bloody hard graft. No. They don't come out and say hello. Good evening, Geordie, mate. And David. Good evening. See, I love woman raisin. Attenborough. The Black Iris ones are nice, mate. They are top class beers. They are, both of them. And they will be available on keg at the Black Iris Taproom on Saturday morning, more than likely. I might try and pop in Lidl tomorrow night. Yeah, I might take 20 quid with me and see what's cracking. I want that 10% Love Lane. Let's hope it's nice. £2.49 is a silly price for 10% beer. But then again, when you think about it, Old Tom's 8.5%, and that's only £1.60. So just goes to show you that they can sell these beers at silly prices. Even though the units, it's a thing. I mean, I'm sure they're not allowed to sell beers under a certain price per unit. So, not so sure on that. Yeah, mouse ain't working. A donkey stout. Problem with my Lidl's, local Lidl's, crap. Yeah, they have a few in, but they don't never have the full range. So I'll be lucky if I sell any of those Lidl's. And then you've got the new Asda beers. Donkey Stone, are they the ones who did the Own Bargains bits? Rings a bell. The name rings a bell from somewhere. Yeah, it does. It does ring a bell, that name, Donkey Stone. Them bloody Taproom bits. Aren't they theirs? Or some of them are theirs. There is, you're right, Thomas. It is. But when I worked at Sainsbury's, we were not allowed to reduce beers below a certain price. So it's not quite official over here in England, but there is rules in the background. Mediscan Valley Stout, Vanilla Stout. Tasted notes on the beers. Which beers? Oh, do you mean at the beer festival? Yeah, on the beer list at the beer festival, if you go onto the Robin Hood page, it tells you a bit about what each one of them tastes like. Yeah, not as many weird and wacky flavors this year. I thought there was more different that pumpkin spice beers in the last time I tried. This year, to me, it's very standard. There's not a lot, you know. When you go through the beers, there wasn't a lot that was like, oh, unless these days, because of craft beers, you get used to the weird and wacky flavors. So now it's very hard to be to come out with for a beer to come out with something that's, oh, that's different. You know, maybe that's the thing these days with craft beers. Craft beers in the last 2 years have certainly, you know, the different flavors are just outstanding. And maybe now it's on cask at least. It's not easy. I mean, there are some absolute crackers at the beer festival. Let me tell you. Will we see them? Not sure. Yeah. So the festival exclusive ones are some of them anyway. Are Jungle VIP from Blue Monkey. That's festival exclusive. The whiskey edition Baboonska. That is the Tamarind, Emperor's Tamarind, the Camera and Murphy's Brewery collab. That's also you know, for the beer festival. Shazbot Nano, that's 11 breweries, me and a brew shop. We were involved in that, well, in some form or another. Most of us were getting drunk. There's about 2 people doing all the work. Everybody else was getting pissed. But I mean, 8 o'clock in the morning, someone's serving you up a 13% Imperial Stout at 8 in the morning. I mean, who's foolish enough not to accept? And it was like, woof, woof, woof. That's why I caught 6 at night, steaming out my arse. Yeah. Well, I did drink some that day. But yeah, lots. Navigation Brewery's got some nice stuff on. They're the ones who've just won the Beer of the Midlands. Castle Rock Redbreast. Can't remember that one. Maybe that's one that's been added a bit later. Castle Rock, I've got the Emperor's Brewery collab. So the cognac cherry one, that's nice, that is. And if you hadn't already had it on keg, it should be very nice. So I will be getting that on keg and doing a little bit of Breakfast of Champions. Damn right. I will be doing a review of that. Short review. I'm not doing anything above 1 minute. 40-second reviews are good. Yeah, we had some beer that day. Bang the Elephant. To tell you what, they are the kings of hospitality. I was at their brewery and everyone's necking back beer, Imperials at that time in the morning. And those Imperials, them Lumiere, sells for £9 a can. I must have drank about 6 cans worth. And then some, and then more other bits. Rum and raisin one. Oh, Bang the Elephants have got a rum and raisin beer. Diabolito. That's nice. Urban Chickens beers, Nottingham, Ilkeston-based brewery. They've got some nice. He's got 3 beers. One of them's an Imperial Strength mild. No, brown ale. Yeah, about 8% brown ale. If they last, because you know a lot of these breweries. Hopefully, come Friday, there's still some decent gear there. Oh, yeah, Lincoln Green. Yeah. I definitely want to try that, the Redbreast. And the Green Hop beer as well. There's not many of the Lincoln Green beers I've had before. I don't want to be drinking anything I've already had before if I can help it. Shipston's, they've got Shipston's Mild, Nut Brown, and there's another, Gold Star. I think it's Gold Star. There's 3 of them I've not had from the Shipston's range. Lenton Lane, I want to try a load of theirs. Both Shipston's and Lenton Lane have never actually met me in person. So that'll be interesting if they recognise you. Lenton Lane might recognise me. Shipston's don't seem so palatable. We'll see how they go. You never know. Yeah, let's hope it's still on, Adam. Let's hope it's still on. He has got a reputation for good beer. You know, he is a bloke on his own, brews out of a garage, and he cuckoo brews at Alter Ego. And his beers are flipping exceptional and very hard to get hold of. When they go into cans, they sell out. When they go into casks, they disappear as fast as hell. that tells you just how good his beer is. You know, reputation. And the bloke himself, he's top. Hopefully he's down the beer festival, because you know, chat to the good man himself, no Darren. And it's nice, you know, it's nice meeting up with all these local brewers, because like we all know each other's names now, and it's good. I mean, Blue Monkey, I've got to go and say hello to them. Navigation, they'll be there. I'll say hello to them. Adventure Beer, where I get my beers from, he's there, so I'll chat to him. And Castle Rock, the camera crew, I'll be chatting to them at some stage, and see who else is there. See if any, because there's always loads of, you know, you get other brewers come down just to sample beers, as you would. Oh, that's really nice. Thanks. So yeah, tomorrow night, the start of the festivities. Impy Black IPA from Brecon Brewing. Oh, I might have missed that one. Yeah, there weren't a lot of big ABV beers down at the beer festival, to be fair. Vault City have got a few though. Yeah, so there's some of their big ones there. Reckless Dweeb from Billsthorpe, is it? Liam Musco's part of the country. He's got a couple of beers there. Again, will they be there? You know, a lot of these beers, a lot of people locally know these are new breweries, and they hit the new breweries. I do think in years to come that the local stuff needs to be highlighted a bit more, because they're that good. Or do a local brewery beer review, beer festival, just local brewers. Lots of Welsh ciders there, Scottish beers, Welsh beers, and that. So, Billsthorpe, Reckless Dweeb. He's from Billsthorpe, I'm sure he is. I've just drove past Billsthorpe on the way home, down the road A617. That's my way home now. A617, A614, straight home. I don't go through Southwell anymore. It's just a pain in the arse. No one lets you out. Traffic's a twat. As long as I don't get stuck behind some idiot going at 40 on the way home, it's all good. But yeah, Reckless Dweeb, Sam bloke. Surprised he hasn't had me as a friend yet. I don't like adding people as friends, because I always feel a bit strange about adding people. I'm good if they add me, but I don't like adding people because I always feel a bit daft, especially if they turn around and fucking ignore it. Yeah, fuck him. He's not being my friend. Fuck off. Which is why I don't do it. It is Sam Road, and Baymax Brewing Company. They're not far off that road. Winkburn. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Always slow down to 30 though through them villages, because I'm never sure if there's going to be speed cameras through this. So I always slow down to 30. Fancy that club closing as well. Also, there's another Imperial Stout then. Good. There's no shortages here now, Thomas. No, it's all back to normal, mate. Nothing at all now. Yeah, everything's back to normal in well, where I live at least. 46 pages of beer tasting notes. Yeah, I did do videos. I've done videos of all the breweries, um, all the stuff across all the bars and breweries. I didn't do the cider because I'm not really bothered about cider, but I won't be drinking that. It's steaming on cider. 34 mile an hour. Ooh, that's a bit miserable. 34. I thought 30. I thought you'd have to be 35 or 36 to be pulled. 34 is a bit close, because you've obviously, you know, with your gauge on your car, sometimes not all gauges are perfect. That's a bit close to the knuckle. I mean, it's like on a motorway, it's like 10% plus two. Usually it's 10% plus 2 miles, so plus two. So you'd have thought 35, you'd have been fine too. I don't speed anyway. There's too many people to speed camp. Liquid Light, yeah. You wait till you see the brewery, mate. The Taproom. I reckon on Saturday, Black Iris, do whatever's in there, taxi to Liquid Light, and then from there walk down to Neon Raptor, because you're going to be in Neon Raptor a few hours. Rob's going to love Neon Raptor. Bloody quarter, 34 mile an hour. That's a bit miserable, that is. Anything plus over 2. All right. I mean, I've never, ever had a speeding ticket, touch wood. And yeah, I've been lucky after years. Yeah, +2. Yeah, so where Neon Raptor is in the Snenton area, you've got the Castle Rock pub just round the corner, which is a shed loads of craft in there. Partisan Tavern is again 30 yards away from that. And then about 200 yards away from them is Brewdog, Nottingham. So, and then Liquid Light's the other, you go from Liquid Light to Brewdog to Neon Raptor, and then you can go to the pubs then, doing the tap pubs. And they're all good pubs, and they're not overly busy either. No, not massively busy. All the idiots stay in the lager pubs. So it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm happy about that. What we doing with the idiot? But Neon Raptor is great because the Neon Raptor tap room, you've got all the beers. You've got like 10 or 12 beers to go through. You've got American beers in the fridge. You've got sharing beers. 12 p.m. on Saturday. Why is that not? Is that too early for you? Is that too late, rather? You'd rather be in the pub earlier. Next door, there's a pub, Adam. Yeah, there's a pub called the Line, I think it is. They might be open a bit earlier. Yeah, it's about good evening. Yeah, I think it's called the Lion. Next door to Black Iris. They might be open at 11. You should be alive by then. Yeah, you'll be alive by then. Jesus. Second day of festivities. Yes. Yeah. Nice chill day. Black Iris tap rooms. It's a decent tap room as well. The toilet's nice. Yeah. The beer's nice as well. I must get myself a Black Iris t-shirt, to be fair. I do like merch if I can get it, as long as it's not overly priced. I'm not buying silly price merch. I do want a Neon Raptor t-shirt. And meet the good man craft beer basic, Dave. All right, Dave, and have a chat with him. Should be good. Now Rob's coming down to the train station, isn't he? And coming from the train station straight to the beer festival. He would be advised to he would be advised to actually message them before and say, look, is it for lefty? I've never been in, never been in the Lion. To ask Nottingham Camera if there's somewhere we can put his case and all that. It's funny, we was on about that at work today. People dropping the kids off. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, I've drank a lot of lager over the years, but the lager pubs are what's where all the fighters are. So the real ale pubs are great because the beer's more expensive, so that kind of gets rid of a lot of the elements because they won't pay for the beer, and you don't tend to get any idiots. That's why there's no bouncers because you don't get them, and it's great. Who wants scrappers? Oh, fuck, Burnt Pig is amazing. Yeah, yeah. Pity I don't live nearby. Yeah, their range of beers is stunning, stunning range of beers. And then you've got the Crafty One bar and bottle shop round the corner. Oh, Ilkeston, definitely a good place to go beer drinking. And then if you go over to Losco, you've got the Tip In, Alter Ego's micro pub. Oh, and again, amazing pub. The problem is it's too far away from me because I need to get the wife to drive, and she won't be happy if I'm drinking and she's driving. This might be one off, as it were. So, got to end this review because review slash chat, more chat than blood review. Yeah, I can't be done with the trouble. I don't go into pubs for trouble. I've stopped trouble in pubs that separated people and say, "Come on, man, it's not worth the hassle. You'll be thrown out. Coppers will be here. Pack it in." You know, little old me as well. I'm only 5'8", 7 these days. But you know, tell you what, Wetherspoons have gone downhill massively since COVID. Their range of beers is crap. Yeah, their range of beers is rubbish now. Yeah, Robin say good night to me little and before he goes to bed. Well, otherwise I'll have a pop at me. So yeah, he's never happy when his dad don't give him a cuddle before bed. 11-year-old. He has autism. I know, Stella 4.6%. Stop fucking about with ABVs. Just my bolting. Anyway. I suppose so, yeah. EPA is good. Nottingham Brewery do some amazing beers. They've got the Trent Bridge Ale. That's going to be there at the beer festival tomorrow, Friday rather. Trent Bridge Ale's there. The rugby beer's there. I know. I need to go to I need to go up to Firerock one Saturday. Might drag the wife up and go to that Ian Wright's also and go to his shop and try and get some beers. I'm on the hunt for all the shit beer, all the shit lagers that are in the supermarket. I only want one of each. I'm not buying a crate, just one chuffing beer. Only for review purposes, obviously, not for actually anything interesting. Quick 1-minute review. Job's a good one. Yeah, Nottingham Brewery, mate. And the good thing about Nottingham Brewery, they're on their own, poor buggers. Their brewery's right around the corner on its own. They'll be well pissed off. I don't think they'll get anybody going round. I think they'll be really quiet. I can have a chat though, see if I know anybody or they know me. You're always surprised that who recognise me. So, cheers everyone for tonight. It's been a fantastic one. Is it Christmas cake? Ooh, got to try that. Those meeting tomorrow and Friday and Saturday as well. Hope to see you all there. Going to be a good one. And cheers everyone. See you soon. Cheers.